Spending money doesn't always translate to spending it wisely or ensuring immediate returns. According to what usually happens in the Premier League, Pochettino could lose his job if nothing changes. But what would sacking another project coach only months into that project achieve? Would any of the alternatives who could be persuaded to come in and work in such conditions actually represent an upgrade? Would any of them be able to suddenly make Nicholas Jackson composed and clinical when presented with clear-cut chances? Would they be able to ensure Mykhailo Mudryk makes consistently good decisions and pick out teammates with his crosses? Lastly, would any other coach be able to ease Chelsea's endless injury crisis? Another Reece James injury at Goodison only added to that. Pochettino basically said to everyone after Chelsea lost 2-1 to Everton that the club, which is known for buying a lot of players in recent times, might actually need to buy more players in January transfer window. And he basically said that after that first half of the season, we have to change things. If we are not aggressive enough in attack, maybe we need to make some moves, some changes in the squad. Now, Pochettino's comments do not sit well with me at all, and I think many people also, feel the vibe. After spending lots of cash on players, there's literally no excuse left for him, especially when Chelsea is struggling, and Chelsea isn't a team that people feel sorry for, especially these days, and especially after spending a lot of cash. A lot of football fans are more into the flashy stuff happening at Stamford Bridge, and they are not really they are digging into the details of the situation. Pochettino is managing a squad that has been built with around £1 billion in transfer fees over the past 3 seasons. Over the past 3 transfer windows. And it is particularly shocking and worrying that he's making that statement, especially when the squad in question is in the 12th place in the Premier League after 16 of the 38 Premier League games. Point to note that Chelsea has not passed the 10th position this season. In August this year, Pochettino was really excited about Armando Broja coming back from the knee injury he had last December. He was also hyping up Nicholas Jackson, saying that Nicholas Jackson could become one of the best strikers in the Premier League. And a lot has changed since then. Chelsea had already identified another attacking signing as their top priority for the January window. The ownership and sporting directors might not be pleased with Pochettino publicly stating this, especially after the defeat against Everton. They could perceive it as an excuse or shifting blame to the playing body after playing abysmally at Goodison Park. Now the big question here is, which top-notch striker would even want to join Chelsea when they know very well that there's almost no chance of winning the Champions League, at least for the 1 or 2 seasons that's coming up. And they will also be surrounded by kids who don't seem good enough for the Premier League, and then let alone Chelsea as a team. Despite all Chelsea's issues, like having a young squad, a complete overhaul of the staff, and issues of the team and the staff, and the injury problems, Pochettino and his team have been disappointing, except for a few glimpses, considering he had a full preseason and weeks between matches to prepare and coach the team. The coach of his experience shouldn't have misjudged the Chelsea project so badly as he has. He kept saying Chelsea is all about winning, and now he's not even sure about when Chelsea is going to start winning and competing for the Premier League, let alone aim for the top 4. That's really disappointing. Yes, the players might not be top-notch as we think, but there's a lot to blame on Pochettino and his team too. None of the Chelsea players have shown significant improvement in the last 4 to 5 months. In fact, as at now, Chelsea is going backward. Chelsea don't want a new manager now, but Pochettino's impact, given his quality and experience, has been really, really limited, and that's not acceptable. Look at other managers with far less talented teams punching above their weight in the Premier League, and Pochettino has a good squad and he's struggling. Pochettino needs to be honest with both the players and the fans. which he's doing now, but I think he should have started a bit earlier. And no January transfers can change this team much. First and foremost, no elite experienced player will join this Chelsea squad, and that's what we need. Getting Nkunku now won't solve the problem Chelsea need. Chelsea have issues in defense, midfield, and the front three, tactics, structure, and that's both on the coach and the players. Chelsea is in a bad situation as they were with Graham Potter and then Lampard last season, and the numbers show for that. The ownership and the sporting directors need to own up and explain what the plan is going forward. What is Chelsea doing now? Instead of staying silent and hiding from the fans, they have basically ruined the club's legacy in the last 2 years. Chelsea is now a joke, having spent over $1 billion on players and sitting in mid-table for the second year running. This defeat means Chelsea has collected 39 points from the 39 Premier League games. I mean, this calendar year. The truth is, Chelsea has been a mid-table club since October last year. And you know, it all started when Brighton and Hove Albion gave Chelsea Graham Potter as their manager of the side. We all know how that ended. Even though they have changed the whole squad since then, a lot of the same issues are still around. And to top it off, relying too much on young players has made Chelsea staff a bit inconsistent and a bit slow. One of Chelsea's strategic weakness is the tactics that almost every club in the Premier League knows how to do. That is, defend deep, stay close and compact, press aggressively, and counter with speed, and go for the goal during set pieces. Sean Dyche understood that very well and understood that if his team could dominate their own part of the field, they would have opportunities to win and beat Chelsea, because Chelsea is least threatening when they have the ball and most vulnerable when they have the ball. The same thing happened under Graham Potter last season and Frank Lampard's time as caretaker boss. The fact that he remains so under Pochettino says so much about the flaws in Chelsea's squad construction and the decisions of the coach, Mauricio Pochettino. So guys, wrapping it up here, it is clear that Chelsea's big money moves haven't exactly translated to the successes on the pitch and the success the fans are hoping for. Pochettino's coaching impact too hasn't been really convincing. Guys, I think Chelsea need to do something much more better than what we are seeing now. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below, and let's see what Chelsea has for us in the future. The best is yet to come. Thank you for watching this video.